The aftermath. One governor and one former FBI agent put the FBI on full blast of the raid. I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is what's next. Hey, what's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo here. Another episode of What's Next. As always, your daily dose. And in part one of my video regarding the breaking news of the FBI raiding the home of Donald J. Trump, we have his initial thoughts. And of course, I said on the last video that it is a developing story. Now we get reaction from one governor and one former FBI agent. Yeah, they put the FBI and Dementia Boy on full blast. Let's take a look. This comes out of the Daily Wire. Desantis blasts Biden's Banana Republic after feds raid Trump Mar-a-Lago. Florida Governor Ron Macho-Man Desantis blasted the FBI's raid on Monday night of former President Donald J. Trump home at Mar-a-Lago, saying Biden's administration has turned the nation into a banana republic. The investigation is centered around the classified material that Trump brought with him to Mar-a-Lago from the White House. But the shocking specter of federal agents swarming the former president's private home left many conservatives, including DeSantis, stunned. It should leave everyone stunned. Everyone. Because if this can happen to him, sure as hell, it can happen to you. The raid on Mar-a-Lago is another escalation of weaponization of federal agencies against the regime's political opponents. Yes, that's you, Dementia Boy. While people like Hunter Biden get treated with kid gloves, facts, DeSantis wrote on Twitter. Now the regime is getting another 87,000 IRS agents to wield against its adversaries. Yes, that's part of that lovely $700 billion fucking clusterfuck. Whoops. Pardon my language. Yes, that you and I are paying for. The New York Times reported that Trump's delayed returning home more than a dozen boxes of material to the National Archives, which included documents that were marked classified national security information. Federal prosecutors opened a grand jury investigation back in May into Trump over whether classified material that ended up in his home Mar-a-Lago was, quote, mishandled. The main purpose of these types of investigations is usually for federal authorities to determine, to determine if any classified material was compromised so that intelligence officers can take steps to protect sensitive sources and methods. Prosecutors are seeking to learn every aspect of how documents were handled from the time the documents left the White House until they were returned to the National Archives. For prosecutors to be able to prove the crime was committed, they would need evidence showing that the parties involved removing the documents from the White House knew that the documents were classified and knew that removing them would violate the law. Now, we got DeSantis' reaction. Let's hear from former FBI agent Dan Bonino as he was on the Jesse Watters show.
Stan, your quick emotional reaction. I think everyone's a little emotional here about this raid.
Yeah, I mean, you think this is some third world bullshit right here. Let me say it again, third world bullshit. I mean every word of that. I don't care that it's cable news.
Boom.
I was a federal agent. I raised my right hand. And I swore to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. And I love this country. This is a freaking disgrace. A disgrace. We don't live in Cuba. We don't live under Kim Jong-un. We live in a constitutional republic, a representative democracy.
Facts.
You have a bunch of FBI agents raiding the home of a former president because they don't like his politics? Are you kidding me? You've spent this whole show, Jesse, and I've spent my entire time either on Fox or on my podcast exposing the left for claiming Russia interfered in an election as Hillary Clinton paid off a bunch of foreign agents, her team literally to fabricate a story that occupied the nation for 4 years. What's she doing right now? Getting a manicure in freaking Chappaqua. She's not doing squat.
Boom.
Nothing. Hunter Biden is having sex on tape while doing crack. And what is he doing? He's living in a Malibu mansion.
Preach.
And
Preach.
yet the president, the former president, who, whether you agree with him or not on his claims about the election, whether you agree or not, we still live in a country where you are allowed to challenge an election. There's even a process. The ECA. The Electoral Count Act. You may not like it, but it's a process. How do I know it's a process? Because some people are trying to reform it. You may not like it, but now you send the FBI. Let me tell you something. I have paid due deference to the FBI for a long time, and a lot of listeners didn't like it because I work with some very good people over there who've since retired. The management of the FBI has now shredded any single sliver of credibility this agency had left. Nobody will take them seriously from this point on. It is over. You've heard the examples. Stone, Manafort, Cohen, over and over. Are they good guys? Are they bad guys? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know them. All I'm telling you is you cannot tell me we still live in a constitutional republic and not the freaking third world when you have Hillary Clinton paying foreign agents to interfere with an election.
Yes.
People lying under oath repeatedly. Hunter Biden doing crack on tape. And what happens? Where are the federal agents? They're not in Malibu. They're not in Chappaqua. They're in Mar-a-Lago.
Chirp, chirp,
This
chirp,
is some
chirp, chirp.
third world garbage that happened tonight. And I'm telling you, the FBI management, here's a solution. Last thing. We have now got to win in 2022. You have no choice now, folks. Oh, we don't like the swampy Republicans. I don't like them either. Republicans
Exactly.
may not be the solution to your problems, but Democrats are certainly the cause of all your problems right now. If there was ever a clarion call to remove your ass from the seat and go vote in 2022, this is it. And there has to be not only hearings, but a total house cleaning at the top of the DOJ and the FBI.
gut job. Total gut job.
When the left is complaining about one firing, fire 10 more people the next day.
Yes.
And then when the New York Times starts crapping their diaper and whining about it, fire 100 more people the day after that. Until you can get people in there who aren't Republicans, who aren't Democrats, but who believe in our Constitution like I did. I was going to give my life to protect Barack Obama. I spent 2 years in his detail around the world's hot zones. So I'm not going to be lectured by some a-hole leftist about anything. They didn't see my kid crying as I was flying around the world to protect the guy they loved. He was the president. I did my job. This is freaking embarrassing.
Yes.
There should be a massive house cleaning. And I'm telling you, please, God, I am begging you to vote in 2022, or you might not recognize this place afterwards.
Amen. Amen. Preach. 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 My thoughts. Well, Dan Bongino was a little miffed, don't you think? In regards to Governor Ron Desantis making his comments that we are now a banana republic because of the FBI being used as a hammer against the former president of the United States by raiding his home, yeah, it's becoming more and more true. It's becoming more and more true. Merrick Garland, who is the Attorney General of the United States, had to sign off on the application for this raid. It comes from him. Now, whether Dementia Boy himself, gave the green light for Merrick Garland to sign off on it, yeah, being that he barely knows where he is 99% of the time, I'm going to go with a no. It's those outside of him who pushed for this, and they got what they wanted. So, the governor of Florida, this won't be the last time you will hear from him regarding this, because this thing is hot right now, only because it is a developing story. With Dan Bongino, a former FBI agent under Barack Obama. He didn't like Barack Obama's politics, but he did his job because of the Constitution. He swore an oath, and he did his job, and he did his job very well. So when he drops bombs, I mean, he just went Thor in Wakanda on Jesse Watters' show in regards to this bullshit of a raid. Yeah, the man was preaching. The man was preaching, and he was stating a lot of facts out there regarding Hillary and her emails and her convoluted story regarding Russia. And then, of course, Hunter Biden, yeah, crack, flashing himself, the laptop, but no. Those things are not important. Those things are not priority. because you have a sitting president who barely knows what fucking day it is. No, no, no. We can't do that. We have to continue this 6-year-long garbage and raid a former president of the United States home. This is pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And this is America. Wow. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. If you like what you see here today, please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.